Good morning. This is your media report for Friday, November 20th, 2015. I'm Sergeant Laurie McGee, Media Relations Officer for the St. John Police Force. During the last 24 hours, police have responded to 107 calls for service. We would like to hear from anyone that has any information concerning any of our calls or investigations. We can be reached at 506-648-3333, at our email, police@stjohn.ca, or you can do it anonymously through the Provincial Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-8477. or on their website at crimemb.ca. Yesterday, November 19th, between the hours of 5:45 a.m. and 6:30 a.m., the St. John Police Force Integrated Street Crime Unit, comprised of St. John, Kennebecasis Regional, and RCMP members, the Emergency Tactical Services Unit, comprised of St. John and Kennebecasis Regional members, and the Fundy Integrated Intelligence Unit, which includes members from St. John, RCMP, CBSA, and Kennebecasis Regional, and assisted by members from Patrol, executed 3 Controlled Drugs and Substance Act search warrants at 3 St. John residents. As a result of the search of these residents located at City Line West, Pitt Street, and Waterloo Street, a firearm and ammunition, along with a kilogram of crack cocaine and a kilogram of cocaine were among the items seized. 7 people in total were arrested. 2 males ages 35 and 34, along with a 59-year-old female, will be appearing in court yesterday afternoon, facing weapon and drug-related offenses. The 50-year-old male and 3 females, ages 30, 22, and 21, were released and expected to appear in court at a later date. At 6:12 a.m. yesterday, police responded to a Ludlow Street residence for a report of people yelling in a ground-floor apartment. An intoxicated male aged 36 was offered a drive home by police, but he turned on the officers and punched one officer in the chest. A struggle ensued, and the accused began kicking and punching at the officers as they attempted to gain control of him. He was arrested for assaulting a police officer. He was later released to appear in court at a later date. At 8:11 a.m., 2 16-year-old males were arrested for a break-and-enter after they were found inside the Fundy Line Motel on Rossley Avenue, which is a closed business. One male was on a court order and was held in custody for a court appearance. The second male was found in possession of a car key, later linked to a vehicle on Reading Crescent. The key was removed from a vehicle during a car prowl in that area. He was also charged for possession of stolen property, and he was held in custody for a court appearance as well. At 1:34 p.m., police were called to Sobeys on Lansdowne Avenue for a report of a shoplifter. A 25-year-old male was arrested for theft and released to appear in court at a later date. At 7:33 p.m. last evening, police responded to a domestic disturbance on King Street West. A third-party caller reported that a couple in another apartment had been arguing. The victim reports she was assaulted by her boyfriend, who was not present at the time. At approximately 10:25 p.m., police received a call from the 28-year-old accused, who agreed to meet police in front of Tim Hortons West, where he was arrested for assault, unlawfully in a dwelling, and damage to property. He was held in custody for a court appearance. And at 9:20 p.m., police were in the area of Waterloo Street when they observed a vehicle pull off to the side of the road and heard a male screaming at the occupant in the vehicle. Initially, when police approached, he was being taken into custody for breach of the peace, as he was screaming profanity at police and held a beer in his hand. The accused became combative, punching the officer. The accused was arrested for assaulting a police officer, as well as threats towards that officer. This concludes the media report for Friday, November the 20th. Have a good day and be safe.